This is my logo, back with a replay in my Caernarvon Action 10 or Paladin. This is a tier 8 British heavy tank, and it's actually a little bit better than the Tech 3 tank in my eyes. It has less damage per shot, but a higher DPM, higher rate of fire, and the turret is a little bit different. I think it's the Centurion turret with spaced armor. It's a good turret, and against tier 8 or maybe also tier 9s, you can bounce some shells. Of course, anything large, tier 10 can fire right through the turret, doesn't matter. But yeah, that's something else. Pilsen is a very flat map, not so obvious for Richlands, but there's a lot of spots where you can go hull down, also with this tank. So here I'm pushing to the middle to check where that's if there's any enemies. I'm just going further. I will go to that line there in front to get shots maybe on people crossing, and just stay hull down. The lower plate on this tank is weak, so tanks can fire through it. As you can see here, he just rushes the shot. The Lobe has got a pretty much long aim time versus tanks like the Caernarvon or any British higher tier heavy tanks. So I think he already made a mistake. He pushed too far forward, and our team has already got the flank on him. So basically this here is already very nice to play with this tank. I can stay hull down. The shot wasn't that good. I can stay hull down and just, show anything else than my turret. And as long as I keep on moving, I don't stop, it won't be easy to pin the turret. As you can see here, this guy stands in the open. This is the way you shouldn't do it, showing the lower plates, and our DPM really kills it out the other tank. He would have to aim for my cupola. He could penetrate it, but if you get shot and somebody's taking away your health, then it's not so easy to hit something, or if he maybe also doesn't know it. So a very good thing to always learn when you're playing a tank: know your tank, know your the weaknesses of the tank, how it's played, but also the strengths, how to use it. Okay, this was now a very good example. Just staying hull down so they can't fire into my hull. I think we're also RT safe here on this spot. The RT seems to stand in the left part of the map, somewhere on the A0 position or somewhere. So I try not to peek too much, to go drive out somewhere. As any tank with a higher alpha, if you trade with a tank with a high DPM, you would have to put in 2 shots, while he just has to snap you once into the hull. Snap this one, and now I will get them here. And you see the DPM is really killer on this tank. So now the next tank. We bounce on that ref, but yeah, things happen. As you can see, this tank is also a little bit faster or more mobile than the normal Caernarvon, and I really like it because of that. Here I make a slight mistake. I push too far out onto this tank, but there's a shot. My reload is just too fast. You see, I pushed too far out. Not looking what is here, but I know my DPM will help me against the Dragon. And this is a mistake. Kind of like a mosquito. As you can see, that the Dragon is also standing hull down. That was bad luck. The Dragon is also standing hull down, but the turret of the tank is not strong, so you can actually easily penetrate the turret. And take this one out.
They've destroyed one of our tanks. Locked on. We finished him off.
Okay, I hope this example helps a little bit, just to show you you can play the tank, how you can play on maps where there's not obvious ridge lines to peek, just keep your head low and just look that margin up, fire shots, go back, and rinse and repeat until you out DPM'd your enemy. So, I had another funny battle in my Girouettes, which I also would like to show you quickly. And I think this is something maybe that you can also try to do is when you're in a situation that is where you're overmanned or where there are a lot of tanks, or you're in a 1v1 and there's a lot of rubble and stuff around you, try to use it, try to make use of any coverage you can get. As you can see, I'm pushing up here, my team is not here, and it looks like I will push into a large group of enemies. Trying to get the first shot on this guy. Yeah, but the track is bulletproof. And then another mosquito. These tanks are really annoying. It's obvious to me actually that I have overextended, but I'll still try to make the best of it and have a good battle, get the shots in. Again, the mosquito. This was really bad here. Yeah, dirt the shot. And the third thing is an ammo rack. But luckily this guy isn't the brightest of enemy players, and I'm very lucky here. And our BRT. For a TPU, this should not be a problem, except for when you aim at the tracks or so. But now we're surrounded by enemies, as you can see. Already, there's already an Oho here, but he doesn't look at me. So just try to make the best of it, and how to get into a spot where I can take cover. I'm just trying to check how it's looking. They're not looking at me until I hit them. Now this T-32 tries to hit me, and I'm just going behind this rock. I can see he maybe can't hit my side, but that was possibly not a penetration, because sideways Russian tank and the tracks. And he shows his side, and we punch it into him. These shots I always try to aim and not to on the RT, because yeah. And again another annoying tank, the Slapjack, tier 9. But as you can see, we try to make the best use, to live as long as possible, to make damage, to get players off the board. And as you can see, we're racking up damage. The enemies are sometimes focusing on me. We also take this guy out. T-32 also missed again. These are just some small, normally some small things that can help you live longer. Turning your tank using a track, just to stay in cover until maybe help is there, or at least do damage where you can. Okay, so this was the battle. As you can see, we did not lose that many tanks, and me staying there, and of course it was also luck that they didn't shoot me, but this is something that you can try, just to stay alive. Don't just give up. Try to fight until the end. Don't drown yourself or anything. It's more fun, and also for the enemies, and you can win some battles that you never thought of. Thank you very much for watching, and have a great day. Have a nice weekend. Bye bye.